Hi students, welcome to the next video in Model 5. In this video, we are going to create a one applet programming with the concept of swing. So we have seen the basic applet programming, that is AWT applet programming in the previous videos. This concept is going to be joined with the swing concepts in Java. So thereby we are going to create a one Java applets called as JApplet with the swing concept. So this let us go to the point. Swing based applets are most similar to the AWT based applets. Only the difference is it extends the JApplet instead of applet. So the prefix is added here as JApplet. And here this JApplet is a first top level swing container which will not be derived from the J component. Normally in swings all the containers will be derived from the root class of J component, but JApplet is not derived from the top level container of JCam component. So it is having a separate class of JApplet. And similar working wise, similar to applets, how AWT applets will be having 4 different life cycle methods. In that same way, JApplet also uses the same 4 life cycle methods. What are the life cycle method means? First one is init method, second one is start method, third one is stop, fourth one is destroy. So these 4 methods describes the entire life cycle of your applet. So whenever the applet is going to be initialized, what are the parameters to be painted, to be inserted, to be displayed, and whenever the applet is going to be started, what kind of listening, what kind of events can be performed, that will be notified in the start. And stop, whenever the applet is going to be stopping its operations, so what needs to be cleaned, what needs to be repainted, what needs to be set invisible. So those stages are included in the stop method. When the applet is going to be destroyed completely from its memory, what kind of shutdown operations has to be performed in the applets will be mentioned in the destroy method. So likewise, similar to applet, AWT applets, swing applets also has these 4 different life cycle methods. We'll go for the example program. Here importing statement is very important. It imports the javax.swing.star. Swing.star in the sense swing is a one package name. In that whatever the classes which we want to include in their application program will be included, and this is for swing concepts. Then remaining under we need to perform the events in that swing applets. So what kind of events, if I want to perform, that kind of events package should be imported here. So this is what importing statement. Once the packages are imported, what we need to do is, here we need to write a object code for applet. This is the applet code where it will be launched in the HTML coding to display the applet frame, right? In order to display the applet window, this code must be written in the HTML part. So that's what it is now in the hidden in the multi-line statement. Then we can move on to the applets of class. Here the class name is MySwingApplet. Extends JApplet. Extends JApplet is the root class of the applet class. Then it has 2 buttons. One button is called as alpha button. Second button is called as beta button. So these 2 objects should be created in the class name called as J button. J button and J label and J combo box, J text field, these are all the some of the components available in the J component header root class. So as you know that J component is the root class for mentioning the different varieties of the components. So here J component is the one of the, J button is the one of the component. J label is the one of the component. Then we can go for the init concept. So init concepts, whenever the applets is going to be initialized, it should executed in the thread way. So how I can make a thread means I should make one user graphical interfaces. That means GUI environment should be made. For to make a GUI environment, one separate user defined method is called as make GUI. Make GUI is called, it is invoked in the run method. We can see the definition of make GUI in the later portion. So whenever the applet is going to be initialized, it should be displayed with its GUI environment. So to display it, this GUI make GUI method is invoked. Then it is done with the help of try concepts, because whenever the code has to be monitored, that codes can be written inside the try concepts. Then this is the exact definition of make GUI. Make GUI is started. So the GUI environment should have the flow layout in this window. So that's what, to set the flow layout for the applet. Set layout. Set layout is the method. It uses the new key objects of flow layout. Likewise, there are minimum 4 number of layouts are there. First layout is called as a flow layout, and second layout is called as a grid layout. So grid layout is nothing but it makes that entire window into number of grids, based on the 3,2, based on the number of rows and columns. It makes the grids, that entire window, into 3 columns and 2 rows. Like that, it will be divided into number of grids. So likewise, this flow layout, grid layout, and similarly in 2 other layouts are defined in the applets concepts and also swing concepts. Then we can once the flow layout is set, then we can go and make the definition of each button. First button object is J button of alpha. It's with the use of new operator, new J button of, the name of the button is alpha. Similarly, beta. So the name of the next button is beta. Like that, these 2 buttons are created, and these 2 buttons should have one action listener. Whenever the button is pressed, we can mention the text messages that button is pressed. That means alpha button was pressed and beta button was pressed. So to make that identification, we need to add the listeners of these 2 buttons. Add action listener of 2 button is added. So whenever the action listener is added, it should be written inside the listener classes itself by using a action performed method. So the action performed is one of the method which has the action event of LE. Whenever the action is going to be performed by a particular button, J alpha, it will be printed with one text message of alpha was pressed. Then similarly for the beta button also, the same kind of action listener is written with the action performed event of beta was pressed, with the messages beta was pressed. So now these 2 buttons are added in the window, applet window. To add that components, what is the method we are using means add method. So add of J button alpha, add of J button beta are the 2 components added to the corresponding applet window. Then one of the label is that it will tell like a press a button, so it will notify that you can press a button. So that label is added finally. So this is the GUI environment. You can see the output here. See, this is the applet, is the name of the applet window. It is now in the started mode, because once it is initialized, it will be in the started mode, and there are 2 buttons are there, alpha button and beta button. At present, the alpha button is pressed, so it shows the messages alpha was pressed. Okay, this is the one example program. Next we can go and see the next example program of how to paint in a swing panel. So here I have taken Java panel as the extra example window layout. Here I am going to paint I am going to show how painting operations can be done in the Java swing concepts. So these are all the importing packages we need to use it. Here here I am going to mention the random number to move from one particular x coordinate to another one x coordinate. So I am going to use one random number for mentioning the destination point of your one line and source point of your one line. Like that, random numbers object is used. Here random is a class, rand is the object of the class. Then this paint panel is the constructor. Here the class name is the paint panel. No, so in the constructor what we need to do is set border. Border is set. As I already told that there are some layouts are defined in the Java Swing. First layout is flow layout, grid layout, and the third layout is border layout. Border layout, how it will looks means it will define the entire window into number of borders. Say for example, north, south, east and west. So likewise it will divide the entire panel into 4 direction and one more is added center. So likewise the border layout is added and its color also mentioned. So the color of the borders are red here. Then we are going to paint the exact component using the class called as graphics class. So graphics is one of the class available in the util package and also AWT package. Using the graphics class we are going to paint that component. So it is invoking the super method class of paint component of G. Here xy, x2, y2. X is the source and xy are the source points and x2, y2 are the destination point. Likewise you can assume. Then height and width will be correspondingly got from the get height and get width methods. Get insets methods also it's available. It will receive the insets of the corresponding panel. Then using the for loop and using the random coordinates of in each point, this corresponding random dot next int is mentioned with the corresponding x value, y value and x2 value and y2 value. So these are all done with the help of random numbers. Finally with the value what we got it from x, y, x2, y2, we are going to draw a line called as draw line using a method called as draw line of x comma y comma x2 comma y2. This is done from 0 to 10. So almost 9 lines of drawing have been done. So this you can see this is the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So almost 9 lines have been drawn with the help of random number. So this is what painted panel. Now we are going to check this paint panel with the demo class. We need to write a demo class. No, so here paint demo is the class name and it uses the J label, and in paint demo I am going to use a one frame, Java frame with the name of paint demo. The initial size of the frame is given as 200 and 150 as a height and width, and similarly this frame is set default close operation of exit and close. Whenever I will press the close button it will be automatically closed. Then I am going to create a one object for the paint panel, pp equal to new of paint panel. Then using the pp object that paint panel is going to be added in the frame, Java frame. So Java frame dot add of Java panel. Then finally it will be visible in the true mode. Set visible of true means it will be visible in the execution. Then finally when the in the static void main using the runnable concepts run and that paint demo object is created. So at that time what will happen, that entire panel is added in the frame. No, so finally this according to the random numbers the 9 lines has been drawn. I hope so this video is useful. I will catch you in the next video about next topic. Thank you.